Technical Foul Podcast. It's your boy Abdi.
And it's your boy King Testify.
A lot has been going on in the NBA, Yohannes. Do you want to go down the roundup that we have today?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. First off, we're going to be talking about these new cases of COVID that are affecting NBA players and how that's going to transform the rest of the season. Then we're going to be talking about big name free agents signing with contenders, making a comeback. Who knows? And then lastly, we're going to go talk about how is it smarter for young guys to play in the league a bit more and rest the veterans throughout this whole situation that's going on. And then I'm going to wrap it up with a dope ass segment, man. We better get that shit popping, man.
We finally got a name for the segment. It's called the No Name segment. So it's official. It's called the No Name segment since we couldn't find a name to the segment.
NNS, that's what we're calling it. No Name segment.
Put that on the sweatshirt.
Oh yeah, copyright that, man.
Yes, sir.
Copyright today.
All right. So recently, Nikola Jokic, Derrick Jones Jr., Malcolm Brogdon, three Kings players, Jabari Parker, Buddy Hield, and Alex Len, all tested positive for COVID, man. Mind you, NBA players haven't gotten to the location where the games are being played right now. So, your thoughts on that? What do you think the season should go on because of these positive cases going up?
Yeah.
Or do you think it should be put to a halt?
Hell no, man. You can't. First off, I hope they all get healthy and everybody around them gets healthy. But you can't tease us with the NBA season, man. We're already, ready for the season to jump off in less than a month. Mm-hmm. They already put millions and millions of dollars to Disney and to this whole, bubble foundation to get it going. So I think that obviously cases are going to spike up, but it needs to happen, man. It needs to happen. And hopefully by the time Orlando starts, everybody's good to go. If not, yeah, you got to stay home,
14 days though. Let's be real. 14 days. Say hopefully it doesn't happen. Knock on wood. That doesn't happen. But Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, or any big name players get this shit. Excuse my language. Get this thing, right? And they're in the NBA Finals, Eastern Conference Finals, Western Conference Finals, or the playoffs. Let's just say the playoffs because there's no WCF or ECF now.
Right.
So elimination games come up. Your top player's gone, dude. Like, there goes your season, or what?
So that's different. I would think originally I would say like it's kind of like an injury in a sense where they're going to be out, like similar to an injury. Right. But when you think about it, I feel like they would just shut down the matchups because if somebody like Kawhi gets it, right? Knock on wood, like we said. Yeah. That means teammates might have it. That means the players that they're playing against might have it. Referees, whatever. So I feel like they would pause it. Obviously, I know they're doing testing every other day, but I feel like they'd pause it and just it's a tricky situation. I don't know how they would deal with it, but in my mindset, it's kind of like an injury.
But 14 days, man.
Hey, man.
That's big time. That's a lot.
It's a lot, but hey, that's the state that we're living in, and it's funny because what you just brought up is going to go to my segment anyways, so it's going to be a good leeway into it.
All right, we'll get right into that after we talk about the transaction window opening up. Free agents were able to sign with a few teams. Some players were confusing a lot of NBA fans out there. DeMarcus Cousins.
Yeah.
Thoughts on that? What do you think these players are? Where do you think these big name players like Jamal Crawford could still play? Minus his age, could still get you buckets. DeMarcus Cousins, J.R. Smith. Where do you think they're all ending up?
All right. So before we start all of that, man, I just want to say this. My guy Abdi has been from the jump wanting Carmelo to join the team. From the jump, he's always told me that Carmelo had a lot in the tank, and he proved me wrong because he's been hooping with Portland.
Yep.
But other than Melo, man, J.R. Smith should have been on a team in preseason, man, over Carmelo Anthony.
Interesting.
You know, but I'm not gonna get into that. I'm just gonna go ahead and say, this is a perfect time to bring guys' careers to resurrect again. You know.
So I'm saying though, like I think I know where you're leading on to.
Okay.
I'm gonna let you finish.
Okay, no, I was gonna say, so
Yeah.
like Boogie Cousins, right? He's been screwed over by multiple teams, and obviously he's gonna be a free agent after this, right?
Right.
This is a prime time to join a team. Show everybody what he has left.
Danny Ainge.
Yeah, well, no, he needs to come to Boston, and then get paid. You know, this is an opportunity to kind of resurrect his career, get paid. You know, go start for a team next season.
Yep.
J.R. Smith, you know, he's been out of the league for 2 years. This is a perfect time for him to show what he has left and continue on his career. You know what I mean? Like,
Right.
I think it brings back a lot of careers for a lot of guys, and in a sense, it's a weird blessing, in my opinion. I don't know how you feel about it, but
I think it is a great blessing, but in all honesty, man, with Avery Bradley, let's stick on with the Lakers and LeBron and all that. With Avery Bradley not contacting his teammates for the past 2 weeks, and them pretty much knowing that like he's got a ill younger son that he needs to take care of and he's looking out for. Him opting out, I think, opens up the door for J.R. Smith not to screw up this time around. So I see J.R. going to one of the LA teams. More likely the Lakers.
thank goodness.
Why? What's wrong?
Man, we don't need him in LA, man. We don't need that kind of scenario in LA.
I mean, I think to be honest, bro, I think he's a better fit than a lot of players on your team.
No, I'm saying that. I'm just saying from the standpoint where he'll get a rebound, run off to half court, cost us again.
If he lays low on the weed, then yeah.
Yeah, man. Instead of the Stephen A. Smith.
Or the Henny.
Or the Henny. No, he's
Yeah.
only drank Henny 3 times. That's what he said.
Well, if
It's
he lays low on all that bullshit that he's putting in the system, I think he has a solid chance. You know.
No, he's a great player. I mean, he's a great shooter. We can't say what condition he's in still because it's been 2 years. But from what we remember, great shooter, great defender, 6'6", shooting guard, oversized shooting guard.
Yeah.
He's been in
Very
the finals.
streaky.
Yeah, very streaky. Been in the finals multiple times. I mean, he still has a lot left in him. So.
Yeah, man. JR does. He has. I think he has one of the best shots compared to all the other people on the free agency list. To land a spot on the team. Next topic, Yohannes. Smarter for these teams who are already clinched in the playoffs and the teams that are battling for a playoff spot, say the Suns, or the Orlando Magic, who have a lot of young superstars, like young coming stars.
Yeah.
Is it smarter for them to rest their more experienced players and play their younger players?
No.
Wow.
Because you gotta understand, man. There's only 8 games left in the season, right?
So you would rather play your veterans?
Why not?
Injuries.
I mean, you have 4 or 5 months off, man. I hope you're not injured by this point.
I mean, anything could happen. We've seen weird situations.
No, we have, but I mean, like, you got to look from the chemistry aspect of it. Everybody has been out for months. Out of condition. Everything's just been weird. So 8 games left isn't a lot of time to 2 weeks, whatever it is, isn't a lot of time to get back together and then kind of compete for.
So you're saying the LA Clippers who already clinched the spot. They're already in the playoffs. Boom, one player gets hurt. Lou Will gets hurt.
Yeah.
Minor injury.
Yeah.
Let's say Paul George gets hurt. It's minor, but it's like, okay, like, you're going to take some time off. Or Kawhi gets a serious injury, and he's going to need to take that Victor Oladipo full year off,
Man, where's the biggest amount of wood you got around here, man?
Listen, I'm saying it happens, bro. It happens. Like, in all honesty, like, this,
Right.
It's the NBA. It's part of the game.
Right.
Why would you not rest your veterans and just play your younger guys? You know what I'm saying?
Well, okay, from that, you got to look at, it depends on what team it is.
If you're a smart coach,
Right.
If you're tactically smart and
Right.
you don't care about seeding or the numbers or anything,
Right.
rest your vets
But you have to understand, some teams only have vets. They don't have young players. Look at Houston.
No, they got young players
Who?
in Houston.
Who? PJ Tucker's over 30.
House is alright.
Come on, man. We talking about Daniel House right now, man.
Listen, they got some.
Come on, man. We talking about Daniel House.
Austin Rivers, he's a vet, but
He's a vet, but I'm talking about like your core team.
I mean, yeah, okay, well,
James
if
Harden's
you're
30.
speaking it like that, like
Right.
in those terms, then
Yeah.
okay, I see where you're coming
And
from.
some teams,
But a lot of these teams have younger guys on their squad.
right? But the teams with the younger players are teams that are competing for a championship, other than the Boston Celtics, because we're talented. You know what I'm saying?
No, yo,
We're talented,
Brad
bro.
Stevens, if you're listening, which you're probably not, listen, bro. Rest Jason Tatum, please, because that's our key to a championship.
I would throw in Gordon Hayward too, just from the fact that he had the little hand injury, and I don't know where he is right now. Kemba Walker had the knee injury too, so play him maybe certain minutes. You know what I mean? Certain.
Okay, yeah. So
limited
like,
minutes.
okay,
Yeah,
so
I'll do that.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
See, that's another smart way,
Right.
Just not to play these guys a full 40-minute game. Like that's brutal, especially with the playoffs coming up.
Right, and another thing too is, but the Clippers starting five has only played like 20 something games together.
Right.
So their chemistry is terrible.
True.
I mean, maybe not terrible, but it's not. It's not.
They
what it
haven't
is.
really even been practicing together, have they?
I don't think so. I haven't seen any videotapes or.
No, I'm talking even like during
Oh, during the season, yeah, during the
Yeah.
season, yeah, they haven't. So like,
Yeah.
this will they would need to be on the floor. Maybe like you said, limited minutes,
Uh-huh.
just to get the groove back and see how they should maneuver on on and off the ball. But yeah, so let's just agree on that. Limited minutes.
Limited minutes. Y'all heard it here first. We disagreed, and then we disagreed to agree.
Yeah, that's what we do.
You see?
That's what great minds
That's what
do.
happens. That's what happens when you discuss. You feel me? That goes for everyone. Everyone. You know what I'm talking about? Talk shit up. No. What's it called? All right, Yohannes. Let's move on to our next topic, the no name segment.
NNS.
The no name segment coming from the one, the only Cake Test by, aka Johnny, aka Yohannes.
AKA Base God, AKA insert whatever. That's superior.
And I'm intrigued to find out what this is about.
Now, I'm going to keep it simple just for the mere fact that we kind of touched upon it already. But I was going to say, this year, do we put an asterisk over the 2020 NBA champs? I have reasons why we should do that and reasons why we shouldn't. Right? Mm-hmm. Reasons why there should be asterisks, like Abdi said, players sitting out. You have Avery Bradley sitting out, and that man is one of the greatest on-ball defenders in the league.
One of the most underrated two-way players.
Most underrated. His field goal percentage from the three-point line is 36% from the three.
Yikes.
With the Lakers in the lineup with Avery Bradley, they're plus 13 points for every 100 possessions, right? Trevor Ariza isn't playing. Even though the Wizards.
I mean, if I'm only able to see my son one month out of the entire year, I would not play either.
Oh, for sure. I'm not. Listen, if you're sitting out for medical reasons, go for it. I'm not. This is the worst time, the weirdest and worst time that we've been in, right?
Like, no one's gonna judge you if you sit out.
Right. So
no one.
That's
no
what we
gonna
should
judge
put asterisks, I think, right?
you. Nah.
No.
Question.
What's up?
Hold up.
What's up?
So, there was 8 games left in the season, okay?
Yeah.
They pretty much played a full season, right? They're going straight into the playoffs, all right? Why would you put an asterisk on a championship at that point? They already played more than half of the season.
But
Also, another question. 2011
11 and 12. I know where you're
12.
going. Yeah, I know you're going.
1998-99 season.
Yep.
Would you put that?
That's different, man.
Is it?
It's different.
No, it isn't.
Because
they played half a season. They didn't play half a season this year.
Right. But listen, but you look at it from players weren't sitting out for certain reasons, and they were playing. They still had.
Yes, they were sitting out for certain reasons.
No, but listen, they had home and away games.
No, they set out for contractual reasons.
Right, but I'm saying this is for medical reasons. That's two different things.
Understood.
Right? One, Second, we're playing in a bubble. When was the last time we played in a bubble, man? A bubble in Disney, in Orlando. A bubble where you get tested every 2 days. A bubble.
Which is not fair for a lot of these places. You know, a lot of I feel like the NBA just has easier access to
Yeah, money talks, man.
Yeah, money does talk.
And
I wish it was like that for everywhere.
I kind of feel bad for teams that were competing for home court advantage that now don't have it going into Orlando, because that kind of sucks. Where they're busting their behinds to be a top 2, 3, 4 team in East or West, and now they basically don't have home court advantage. But that's another reason. And plus, man, we got 8 games left.
I'm saying way more than half of the season.
I know, but I'm saying 8 games. 8 games. Like you're gone.
If you win a championship, you a champ. I don't care if you sit.
Of course, no. So if the Boston Celtics or the Clippers are winning the championship, I'm sticking my chest out, man.
Biased.
I'm asking a question. Do you think it should be asterisks? I'm not saying.
No, I don't. Do you think so?
No. Unless LeBron wins it, then there's definitely asterisks.
I saw that coming from a mile away.
Hey man, I don't even.
Shout out LeBron. Shout out LeBron for what he's doing, man. Like, honest to God, bro. Like, minus the fact that a lot of people don't like, him teaming up, making all these super teams. I really, really, really mess with what he's doing off the court.
No, he's a great off the court person.
Right. But if he does win a championship this year, he wins it fair and square.
Not fair and square, but he wins the championship. If he wins this championship, he'll have 3.5 rings.
Listen, fair and square, he wins it. Let's move on to a few fan questions that we have. Also, if you guys want to leave a question or just want us to talk about any topics or whatever, just call. What was the number? It was 407-630-5442. 407-630-5442.
Write it down right now.
Right. I'm gonna give you some time. I don't got no Balenciagas or anything on my wrist. No designers on my wrist like he does.
Rollie on my wrist.
Anyways, you should have enough time now. Check some ice.
Ice tray.
Again, 407-630-5442.
Bro, I don't know what. Write it down.
Yeah.
Damn.
Leave a question. If you want to say hi, say hi. If you want to give a shout out, give a shout out. But, just leave a voice message and we'll holler back at you guys. Today, we got a voice message from Mr. Seco. So Seco wants us to talk about spirituality on the next episode. Yohannes, what do you think about that?
Bro, anybody who knows me knows I don't know damn things about.
So let's call Seco in. Either you could come to our place, or you could call. We don't care. I'd rather stay safe or whatever. But it's up to you. You can wear a face mask. You can wear a face mask. Do all the right things. But listen, I'm down to talk spirituality. I'm down for all that. Like if you guys want to hear some spirituality talk, I'm for it. If you guys want to hear some hip hop, urban culture talk, I'm here for it. He's here for it. We're all here for it. Leave a voice message, please, 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 please. Follow, like, subscribe, all streaming podcasts. Literally everywhere you stream your podcast.
Everywhere, man. Everywhere.
Point blank period.
And he read you the number 3 times, so you should know.
And I gave you more than 20 seconds. I think 15 seconds. I'm not sure. Maybe 10. I have no idea.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time.
Either way, man, roll this, clip back and write it down again.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's all we got for today. Any shout outs or anything you got to say? before I.
Yeah. Real quick. Shout out to everybody fighting for Black Lives Matter, man.
As
you know,
always.
and shout out to everybody sharing and contributing to the whole issues going on in Yemen as well too.
Yes, sir. There's a lot going on out there.
There's a lot going on. Stay safe.
In the world in general. So shout out Black Lives Matters. Keep the support moving, guys. Don't stop it. Do not stop it. Just because people are able to go back to work, go to bars now, go to restaurants now. Don't stop the movement. Sports are back. Don't stop the movement. Keep
One last thing.
Going.
One last thing. Arrest Breonna Taylor's killers.
Listen, man. All right. Peace and love. Take care.